Okay, I'm here. I'm here, and I'm finally giving in. I'm giving in. I'm finally saying, okay, I get it. Swamp, I get it. I see.
He's back.
I see. It was a time. It was a time. It was a long time ago in the young, distant, far away where Swamp was undefeated on URL. It was a time. It was a time like that. And then he ran. And then what happened was, I'm gonna put the timeline out for you. Prior to the twerk battle, Swamp was undefeated on URL.
Had not lost to a dude yet.
He beats Twerk. Twerk chokes against him in the tournament. And I don't feel like he really won on URL again in a while. After that, for a while.
Yeah.
He was on like a downward trend. After the KCJ battle, everybody was like, ugh. And then he had a debatable
with T-Top.
Jones. Who the Restore Your Order podcast?
Swave.
He had a debatable with Swave. And niggas was looking at him like, who is this guy? He was choking in every battle. He was choking in every battle. And people, his stock was low. Like everybody was off Swamp.
He got it together.
And then he started getting a few, he started to put some performances together. He started to put a few together.
He hit you with the Lux. He's like, wait a minute, let me get it together.
He started putting them together. You know what I'm saying? It started to roll. You know what this feels like? I ain't gonna lie. This actually feels like a 15 seed making it to the championship. Like this was Butler. You remember when Butler made it to the championship?
They do, yeah. His going Hayward right now.
Hey, all I'm saying is they had a lot of players on it. They had Shelvin Mack. They had Shelvin Mack on that team. They had Haywood. He putting that type of performances together. It's like
his role. He putting that work in, bro. He's putting that crazy work in.
And you know what's crazy though? He's not really out rapping anybody. It's not like his bars are so elite. He talking to these guys and then it's translating.
Yeah, he was talking.
But like I said, I led with love, but I do want to say, Fonz, you messed that money up.
Fonz messed that bag up, bro.
Messed that bag up. And I said this in the Keys to Victory, even though I put it out late. I said it. If Fonz is not Fonz, he gonna lose. And he wasn't Fonz like he been Fonz.
But he was Fonz.
He was, but
stop Fonz.
It wasn't clean Fonz. It wasn't clean.
That first was crazy. I ain't even gonna lie.
And I'm not gonna cap. The second was crazy too, even with the choke. But I'm one of these guys. I can't let that go. I'm one of them guys. I'm one of them old battle rap guys. I can't let that go.
I've been saying it too. He has the momentum. He had the juice. He did.
Swamp had. I'm not gonna lie. We said this off cam. Swamp had the hardest road to the finals. He beat a good Swamp. He beat an unbelievable fresh Nitty. He beat a Fonz that was on fire.
Yeah, and I thought I felt like he should have got past Suge, but when he did get past Suge, he turned the fuck up.
He advanced with back-to-back chokes in the first and the second round. He had still advanced.
And he choked against Nitty.
That's what I said. In the first round and the second round, he choked. And still won.
But Nitty was stumbling too in the second, though. Nitty was better.
Right. Like I said, I don't know if he channeled some of that KCJ energy when motherfuckers just fold up against him.
Bruh. Swamp, man, like, he I don't think he get past JC though.
Hey, you know what? Quiet as kept though. I know JC been running through his side of the bracket, but some of his performances been boring as hell.
I feel like Ice might have got JC, man.
All I know is JC performances, even though his bars, like, don't get me wrong, I want to premise that his bars are always elite, but his performances is like they're not captivating. You know what I'm saying? They don't draw you in.
JC should have lost. Red beat JC, bro. I watched that joint 3 times just so I could.
Red beat JC. Red beat none. Y'all better stop playing with Red. Stop playing with him.
The caffeine. Red clearly beat none, bro.
If they give that battle to Red over JC, Red's in the finals.
Right. Because it's nobody.
Red's in the finals.
Matter of fact, there's nobody in this tournament Red hasn't beat. How about that? How about that? Geechee, Nitty, what the fuck? They beat all JC, beat all them niggas. Like, bro, it's not like they rob over, like, bro, they be robbing Red, bro. Like, I feel like it's some bias toward my man because he be battling over on RBE cooking niggas too.
But you already know how Red clown Kyle in that battle. When Red battled Kyle,
that whole Professor Red shit was retarded.
That was crazy. None tried to say that was. None tried to rebuttal that. That was cool. He tried to rebuttal that, but that joint was so fire. It was on the. I'm not gonna say it was on the level of Professor Shine, but it was up there.
Rounds didn't beat Red's first round. And his Red went crazy in his third team was.
And none. You know what? To be honest with you, none crazy for taking that battle when he got Danny on Gnome.
The crowd wasn't even fucking with none.
None should not have been battling against an opponent like Red before you got Danny on Gnome.
That's why I put on Adrian Faye group. Imagine getting announced for Danny on Gnome and you get smoked by Red.
Red already said it. He said, that's going to change because you're going to lose. You're about to lose.
He beat that man, dog. I don't care.
He beat none. Even, you know how I know? Even none said, I'm going to be real. He edged me every round. He said he edged me every round in the building. What that mean to you? That mean you lost.
Look, he came off the stage mad. Remember, he went over to Jay Black.
He cut his third short because he said the crowd wasn't messing with him. He cut his third short.
Because he was trash. His third was awful, bro. All he did, and in the first round, all he did was talk about the JC battle, bro. Red didn't.
You know what? You know what I don't like about none. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know that's your guy, and he been on a run. I don't like the way he do name flips because he do name flip. It's like he used the same rhyme word like over and over and over again. It becomes repetitive. He don't like flip up his name flips like Nitty do or Fonz do. You know what I'm saying? It's like basic and repetitive.
He a puncher for real. His name flipping skills ain't up to par yet.
His name flip skills is like.
But his rebuttaling is getting better though.
It is. He's
better with the rebuttals, but he really do need to work on the name flip though. I ain't even gonna lie. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, his name flips.
The jokes, they not there yet.
They don't be hitting.
They don't.
It's like you can tell like he really trying to flip the name. It ain't like a flow. It's like he like, all right, I'm just gonna take Red and see how many different ways I can say red.
Bro, niggas is talking down on this Gnome card. I like this joint, B.
I like it too. You know why I like it? Because you can't keep putting the same people. You can't keep putting the same people on Gnome every single year. Even Surf was on the Joe Budden podcast, and they Jim Jones asked him who's his top 3. He said Tay Rock, because Tay Rock, he got every accolade you can have. If he said if this was basketball and you was voting on the Hall of Fame, Tay Rock has been on 10 gnomes. There's only been 12. You know, he gave a whole list. Yeah, he gave a whole list of accolades why Tay Rock is his
third.
Right, Surf. Surf said this.
He said Rock is in his top 3.
He said Jim Jones asked him who's the top 3 guys.
Okay.
And he said Tay Rock is number 1 for him because he got every accolade. Because he said I'm only basing this on URL because he said I'm a URL baby. He said if we talking about Smack DVDs and URL, Tay Rock is number 1. He said Arsenal is still number 2 because he's still the most viewed nigga ever. And he said Geechee is number 3 because he's the face of URL Smack.
Arsenal, well, I'm gonna correct that because Arsenal not the most viewed nigga no more. It's Clips.
It's Clips, right?
But Arsenal hasn't had a good battle since Geechee, bro.
But see, the thing is, I think the reason why battle
official was Arsenal last.
I know, but I think that the reason why battlers rank or put Arsenal so high because Arsenal has put money in all these niggas' pockets some way, somehow.
I will put Arsenal up there for contributions.
Right. I think at this point when people mention Arsenal, I feel like that's automatic. I think that's what they're talking about. I think they're talking about legacy and what he's done for battle rap. I don't think they feel like if you're talking about currently, actively, you know what I'm saying? That's just like saying, that's just like when Kobe was in his last year. He wasn't still the greatest player, but he was still one of those guys you had to fear. And I feel like Arsenal is still one of those guys.
Because the judge is out on us, bro. Listen, I hear you, but for a legend, Ars has been smoked a lot. Like he gets Ars for a legend. Listen to me. Let's be real. Arsenal has been 3-0'd a lot. Like we not gonna play. Like,
yeah, but also one of the few legends that don't duck no smoke.
That's because he done battled everybody, but he gets 3-0'd a lot. Bro.
I think at this point, but you gotta understand. But you gotta understand because at this point in Arsenal's career, he's chasing 2 things.
And he's the only nigga that been 3-0'd on every league.
I understand what you're saying. I agree to a poor point, but you got to understand where Arsenal stands in the grand scheme of battle right now. First of all, he's picking up these bags. Even though he's battled everybody, he wasn't getting the type of bags that he's getting to battle some no-name guys against the top tier guys that he battled back in the day. He said he got 2,500 to battle Hitman back in the day. 2,500.
Damn.
Now look at the bags he get. He got 40. He got 35,000 to battle Lou Castro. Come on, you know why he battling?
Yeah.
You telling me you battle Hitman for 25 and you battle Lou Castro for 35?
But shit, he been getting 3-0 by the niggas that he been battling though. He got 30 by Danny bodied Arsenal. Jesus Christ.
His only objective now, because you gotta put it in perspective. His only objective is 1, to pick up the bag, and number two is give good performance, clean, no stumbles, no chokes, and he been doing that.
Hey. If you like it, I love it. Fuck it.
I just got to understand that. I understand where certain people are in their career. He's not one of those guys anymore that's on the top, you know what I'm saying, that's going to be headlining events. But he's still one of them guys that the young guys still want to battle.
I know 2 niggas that if he get these 2 battles, I know they won't beat him. Mook and Easy.
He gonna write his ass off for both.
I'm telling you, these are the 2 battles that you could pencil in right now a W for Arsenal. If he gets Mook or Easy, he is going to body them.
All right, how we calling it? Easy Goods. I know you hate Goods. I know you hate them.
Easy with the dirty, with the dirtiest of dirty. Stop playing with me, dirty 30. What is he going to talk to Easy about? An LLC, nigga? What is he talking about?
We're gonna talk about his freestyle on I-95. I'm like,
it was awful.
Was he even rapping?
Dog, he was talking to the beat, bro.
That shit was weird, wasn't it? I thought I was like, is he rapping? Is this spoken word? Is he doing poetry? What is this?
Yeah, looks better than that. Credit.
Right. I've been credit. Hey, flipping the LLC. Hey, 100 mil.
Right. He's not.
Free shoes.
He is going to die, bro. He is going to get murked.
Right, because I feel like if he start talking that money shit to Easy, he's gonna be like, well, I got this cold line, I got this record deal, I got this movie out, I got this show on, nigga. I'm getting it too. Right. I'm getting to it too.
Right. Nobody. This nigga not even sipping Henny. This nigga be sipping brisk iced tea, bro. He's not even sipping Henny.
Yeah, he ain't.
That's y'all. He's sipping brisk.
He's definitely not half a gallon goods no more. He's somebody else. He ain't half a gallon goods.
He's half a cup of E&J. He's E&J goods. Nigga is doo-doo. I cannot stand this dude, bro. He is the most overrated legend of all time.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a whole separate video for Gnome, but I just want to. I know you hate that guy.
He's the dirtiest of dirty 30s.
Oh, this is a little off topic, but I heard a little basketball news. I heard CJ McCollum trying to get Dame Lillard to New Orleans. They think about trading the 8th pick to get him.
That's sweet. Do it.
McCollum,
Zion,
B.I.
Nah, they ain't gonna be able to keep all of them. No, you tripping.
You think they trading away B.I.? No way.
One of them gonna have to go.
It'll be Zion before B.I.
They not gonna be able to keep all of them. Come on, man. Come on.
You hating? You hating, cuz?
I'm not hating. I swear to God, I'm not hating. I'm talking about. I'm being realistic about the bread, about the money. I ain't even hating. Swear I'm not. Somebody gonna have to go.
I think it'll be Zion before B.I. I think B.I. do more than Zion.
I feel like Zion don't want to be there.
Right. Send him to Portland. Chauncey Billups ain't going for none of that bull.
He don't want to. He not going to be there either, bro. Zion don't want. Bro, Zion's gonna go wherever he gonna go, bro. He gonna end up being a free agent and bounce anyway.
But he only can get the max deal from the Pelicans, so it had to be a sign and trade.
Shit, the Mavericks making moves, nigga. You seen they got Christian Wood and they about to go try and get Bradley Beal.
Yo, Christian Woods, that pick and pop with Luka about to be deadly.
Retarded.
Deadly.
Retarded, but then they about to
because you cannot double Luka on that pick and roll if he pick and popping with him.
And don't even forget they got Dinwiddie, bro. Oh my God, bro. What? I trade Tim Hardaway and give you whoever the fuck else you and whatever draft pick we got. Give me Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal don't want to come back. You seen Bradley Beal had a little interview, right? A little sneaky interview. They was trying to ask him about his Wizards future. He didn't want to answer the question, right? He kept on saying, "It all depends. It all depends."
Yo, he in the same boat with Dame Lillard. They both in the same boat. They got to get out the boat.
They got to make a move. They have to.
And like, they the type of men. I ain't gonna say type of hoopers. They're the type of men that they don't want to put their business on Front Street. They stand up dudes. So it's gonna be hard.
The tabloids and all that.
So they're not gonna go to the internet.
Yeah, I can respect that.
But that's how you get out of your deals nowadays. You got to go to the internet.
You got to make a team.
AD did it. James Harden did it. Come on, these guys is doing it. Ben Simmons did it.
I'm about to say, shit, Melo did it.
Melo did it. Come on, man. You got to make them make a move.
It be like that. Donovan Mitchell about to do it.
He's doing it. He said, I want to be in Miami.
But you know what, though? I'm going to keep it a stack. They still wouldn't do it if they had him.
Because they had to give up some pieces to get him.
Right. And they not beating no West teams.
They're going to have to give up Tyler Hero.
They're not beating no West teams. Period. They're not. They're not beating no.
I'm gonna tell you why they're not gonna beat a West team.
Bucks.
I'm gonna tell you why they're not gonna beat a West team. I'm gonna tell you why Boston almost beat a West team. They're not gonna beat a West team because they don't have big wings. Boston is one of the few teams in the East that have big wings, 6'8" or better wings. All you got is Jimmy over there is your wing, 6'7". That's it.
They're not beating the Bucks. If Middleton, listen,
if Middleton was they don't beat the Bucks.
The Bucks will be repeated right now. The Bucks would have beat the Warriors. The only that was missing from the Bucks was Middleton. The Bucks is really ready to go ahead and go get this thing next year. They're playing with the Bucks.
Giannis, I don't care what nobody feel. Giannis is the best player in the NBA right now. I don't care how nobody feel. He's the best player in the NBA.
Right now, I gotta give it to you. I've been telling niggas. Remember, I was one of the first people that was even playing with the Bucks on 2K, bro.
Dog, quiet as kept. Giannis' jumper is getting better every single year.
And he's looking more on, bro. The numbers.
Dog, he was doing step back. He won a game. He won a game at the buzzer with a step back three.
240 and 20 games in this one series. 240 games. That's retarded.
Giannis is doing tween, step back, Trey. What are you going to do with that when he's doing that?
That's retarded.
Hey, you can say what you want, but he's on that LeBron trajectory. They said LeBron couldn't shoot. LeBron is a 40% three-point shooter now.
Man, Giannis about to be. Giannis is up there. Let's talk about this real quick because they really attacking KD because Steph Curry won a ring. Why does KD look bad? Because Curry and them got a team like that.
Because you know why? It's the media. It's the media doing it. It's the media. It's the same thing they do in hip hop. It's the same thing they do in hip hop. They have to make storylines. It doesn't make one thing has nothing to do with the other.
Right. KD has nothing to do with the Warriors getting the chip this year. Nothing. But they attacking this man like crazy. Like the China.
Hey, did you see that? Did you see that meme? Because you know everybody's on Curry nutsack. So they said, and then they show a picture of Tony Parker and say, "I got 4 rings and a Finals MVP too."
Right. Right. That's a fact. Yeah, man. Tony Parker got 4 rings and a Finals MVP, but he's not a top 10 player all time. Like, bro, Steph Curry is not a top 10 player. KD is a top 10 player all time, though.
You heard what Chris Paul. You heard what Chris Paul said. Chris Paul said Steph Curry is the best shooter of all time, but you can't say he's the best point guard because he's not a playmaker.
Right, bro. Magic Johnson has 1 more MVP, 1 more final, 2 more Finals MVPs, and he has 5,000 more assists than Steph Curry.
And he did it in 10 years.
5,000.
And he did it in 10 years.
This nigga Steph Curry doesn't even have 8,000. Like, he's not even close to 10,000 assists for his career. And he's been in the league since 2009. Right. This is the highest assists he's ever averaged in his career.
Because the scary thing is if you lump him, if you say you don't put him in the point guard category, say you put him in the shooting guard category, he's not even top 3, top 5 shooting guard.
And then I don't like Charles Barkley saying that he passed Isaiah Thomas because Isaiah Thomas had to really be a point guard. Isaiah Thomas had to get his buckets and he had to make sure Lambert get his, and he had to make sure Dumas get his, and he had to make sure Mahorn and Rodman get theirs.
And the floor wasn't spaced out like it is now. It's not
Right.
a fair comparison.
Right. So to say that Steph Curry, I'm not putting Steph Curry over Isaiah Thomas or Magic Johnson. I don't care what nobody say. Like as far as top five, he was in the top 5 point guards, but he's not better than, like, you disrespecting John Stockton, you disrespecting Jason Kidd. Like, okay, so I got Magic, Isaiah, John Stockton, Jason Kidd, then Steph Curry in my top 5.
I got Chris Paul in my top 5, even though he ain't won a ring.
Like, yeah, man, he's talking about, like, this nigga won, like, he has, all his teams are some of the greatest teams of all time, bro. And then they're not putting enough respect on Klay. If Steph is this great, where is Klay Thompson, and why did Klay Thompson not make the most top 75 players all time?
And why they couldn't win nothing the 3 years Klay was out?
Right. They couldn't even get to the playoffs without Klay. They couldn't even get to the playoffs. They got into the play-in game, got beat by Bron, and it was bye-bye. Like, so let's be real. Like, they disrespect Klay. So Klay is the most disrespected great player of all time.
Scottie Pippen. He's Scottie Pippen.
Right. He is Steph Curry, Scottie Pippen.
Literally, though. Like, they treat Klay just like they used to treat Scottie.
Like, they are real, like, Klay really is slept on. Klay needs to be really, like, talked about as top 5 shooting guards that ever did this. Like
imagine what his numbers would be without the injuries. That's all I'm saying. Just imagine what his numbers would be.
Look at how many times he's bailed Steph Curry's legacy out. Come on.
They don't say Golden State don't lose no game 6s because of Steph. It's Klay. Game 6 Klay. Everybody know this. Game 6 Klay.
Do you remember when Houston first got Harden and they played Golden State in the first round, and Steph Curry missed 3 games of that series, and Klay was cooking the Rockets and the Warriors, and Steph Curry came back the last game, and then they gave.
I still remember when Klay dropped 36 in a quarter off 3 dribbles.
37
in a quarter off 3 dribbles.
Nigga had 62 with like 8 dribbles. Oh my God, against Charlotte, he had 62. Oh my God, Klay. Niggas be sleeping on his second greatest shooter of all time. How about that? How about that? We're not even talking about that part. Second greatest shooter ever.
Facts.
Like, we not, come on, man. We not, like, Klay don't get the love he deserved, bro, as far as these great shooting guards out here.
Yeah, because what we don't do is we always talk about the great shooting games by Steph, but it'd be a lot of games where he don't shoot that well and people don't talk about it.
Bro, there was a game Steph Curry had 9 points. Klay saved them in game, what one of them games he had 35 in the finals. Like, come on, they was trying to play him like he didn't even have it no more.
All right, let's get this back on topic and let's end it on a good note. I need to know who wins and why, JC or Swamp. Even though you've been picking JC all the way through, but Swamp has stepped up. Has it changed your pick?
I can't do it. I can't go. I'm gonna tell you for real, as a JC fan, for real, on some real shit. I feel like JC is finally about to get what he deserves.
Hey, I was thinking about this last night. I was thinking about this last night. I feel like if you really a JC fan, you don't want him to win this $100,000. You know why?
Why?
You heard what I said. They gonna be on that rock. He gonna be on that rock. He gonna be out of here.
And JC already, Surf said if he can get to the finals, he was going to battle him. So he get the Surf back. I feel like JC should get that. all the shit. You
Hey,
know,
for the strength of our subscriber Rico, I'm going with Swamp. He picks Swamp every round. That nigga picks Swamp every round.
this 100K. You still said he didn't deserve the Rock battle. I said he deserved that off of getting beat Nitty.
I changed my point. I feel like he deserves it now.
I've been saying he deserved. If he could beat Nitty, he deserved to beat Battle Rock. If you can beat Nitty, bruh, you absolutely deserve to. And DNA need to. I'm reading this in the DNA said Fonz was the GOAT punch. You tripping. Meanwhile, he fishing for a battle and then couldn't even get on Gnome. That's a whole nother topic. He was out here fishing for a battle.
So as I close this out, I want to salute you, Swamp. I doubted you every round. I doubted you.
But you're not gonna beat JC, brother. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna pick you. I don't know if that means you're gonna lose now that I'm picking you, but I'm picking you 2-1.
JC 2-1, man. Swamp is fire. He's definitely going to get around. So I'm not going
to say. Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm about to be more active on my TikTok. Make sure y'all follow me on TikTok, Mr. Clean 301 YT. And I got some free Bitcoin down here, man. Go ahead and click that. Get that free Bitcoin. We out of here.
Peace.
Peace.